let's go out to the City of Angels and talk to the great and powerful Fred. Hey, Fred.
Hey, how you doing, doctor?
What's up, brother? Thanks for taking a late notice call, man. What's up?
No problem. Thank you. So I got a 11-year-old daughter, divorced with her mom. We do week on, week off. I'm trying to figure out, she has an eating disorder, the mom does. And I'm trying to figure out how I can try to get her some help. She's fighting me help. She goes to counseling. She's in AA right now. And she kind of is throwing everything on AA, but her eating disorder she's had since she was like 14, and she refuses to say that that's what the problem is, even though it shows that that's still the more powerful issue of them all.
Is she in AA
one,
for alcohol?
Correct, yes.
What else does she use?
That's it.
Just alcohol and struggles with disordered eating with body image?
Yes.
Okay. How long?
Eating disorder since she was like 14.
Mm-hmm.
She's 38 now.
Yeah.
And, the other thing is refusing to help, that she's refusing to say that's the problem and trying to get to the bottom of it. Is it something I should address with my daughter?
I want you to go sit down with a professional counselor and who works with teen girls,
mm-hmm.
and have this conversation.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's going to be a very unique set of skills that somebody who works with teen girls who struggle with disordered eating, or who are in that environment.
Mm-hmm.
What your ex or the mother of your daughter sounds
mm-hmm.
like she grew up in hell. Fair?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounds like she's got a body that's just trying to fight to stay alive every day. And alcohol seems to work, and finding control over food and restriction seems to work. And those are the two things that, as a guy who is doing life with her, you're watching it kill her too.
Yeah. I mean, we're divorced right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're still doing life with her because you got a kid in the middle, right?
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And so you know as well as I do, you can't, there's nothing you can say. There's nothing the energy you're expending, like she won't even admit it. Yeah, she's real sick, man. Right?
No, she'll admit it, but she just refuses to say that's what's causing her erratic behavior and, her inability to cope with everyday situations that occur.
Yeah.
Where she flips out, and
is your daughter safe?
Yeah, she's safe.
Okay. Is she asking questions about mom?
No.
Okay. Does she know that mom is sick?
She knows that she goes to AA.
Okay.
She knows that part of it. She doesn't know the eating disorder part.
Okay.
But she knows, she's aware of the AA.
But is some of your wife's internal dialogue becoming part of the dialogue that is translated to this 11-year-old girl? Does your daughter say things like, "Oh, I don't want to eat that," or "Oh, I don't look good in these pants," or I'm feeling bloated, or I'm too fat"? Like, is she starting with that language?
None of the descriptive ones that you just mentioned on the later, but where she's not eating this and eating that. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of hard because she just had like this food poisoning about 6 months ago, and since then she's kind of been in fear of eating a lot of things. She got sick after eating In-N-Out, and now she's just like anti In-N-Out, but she's anti, like, really, she opens apart every piece of meat.
Did you say she's anti In-N-Out burger?
Yeah.
Bro, get her into a hospital today. I'm just kidding. Here's the truth. Last I looked, it's been a minute. It's either number 1 or number 2. Disordered eating is the most lethal mental health challenge.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I simply don't mess around with it.
Yeah, okay.
And I've worked with young women for most of my career who struggle, and I just don't mess around with it because it's too. You can do so much lasting damage in such a short period of time, and it's such a nightmare. You can quit drinking. You can stop being around alcohol.
Yeah. No, I get it.
You got to make peace with food, right?
Well. She said it's not as easy as alcohol. I 100% agree. And
you can't just stop. You can't just stop eating, right? You got to make peace with it. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, and I told her, I get you're in the worst area that you can be in as far as addiction, and I know it's not something simple like just staying away. And no, that's simple in itself, but it's not. You don't have that luxury of staying away.
Yeah.
And I get that, but she's just refusing to say that her battle with that is what's causing her behavior. She'll blame it on money. She'll blame it on parents. She'll blame it on,
Is there a chance because you're describing a bunch of erratic behavior. Is there a chance she's using something else?
No, but she's on medication also, like Wellbutrin and like 3 other ones. And I'm
Just
trying to point out to her that she's been on that for 2 years and you're still where you're at.
Yeah.
And it's not helping, so it's time for a change to try to find something else.
The problem is that she's not, I mean, y'all took a form of legal separation, right? And so your responsibility as a human is to love and care for our neighbors, right? So you care about her and you want her to be well, if for no other reason that if she's not well, then your daughter's not going to be okay, right?
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But your immediate responsibility in this exact moment is to make sure my daughter's okay.
Right.
And if she's absorbing the chaos, if she's absorbing the tension, if she's absorbing the excuses and this is how you control anxious feelings, and those are starting to become part of her nervous system, man, you got to get all over that ASAP.
Yeah.
And so I would sit down with a professional, somebody who can gently yet expertly navigate, hey, your mom is very, very sick. Your mom's loves you and is a good mom, but she is really sick.
So your recommendation is to open those doors to her, verbally, through help, obviously, to enlighten her with
in the way, I don't know how it works in California, but my experience on the whole has been you'll have an intake with a counselor or a therapist. And I would find one with an expertise in disordered eating with teen girls. And that's a hard group to work with, but man, those who do it, I've met a few, they're amazing. They're amazing clinicians. And during the intake, let the therapist know, here's what's going on, here's what mom is struggling with, and here's some behaviors I'm starting to see. And I'm starting to watch my daughter walk down a path that I'm terrified as to where she goes. And I need some help. And also, y'all have to begin discussing. She's 11. She's about to be 12. She's heading into her teen years. She's going to have to know the truth about mom in a way that is not disparaging and destructive, because she still knows that half of her is that woman.
Yeah, of course.
Right. And so it's going to be a delicate balance, having a professional, a neutral third party. If this all goes south and she has to hate somebody, I'd rather hate somebody you hired than you.
Yeah. Great point.
And so this therapist's job is to absorb some of that tension as the third party and say, here's the truth, I'm going to speak. And then on the way home, your daughter gets to cry in your arms. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
But also, this is just above your pay grade. It's above my pay grade. If this was my daughter right now with all my training, I would go see somebody ASAP.
Gotcha. Understood.
It's just, it's too lethal. I don't mess around with it. But can I tell you this, brother? I'm proud of you for being a dad that loves his baby girl.
Yeah. Thank you.
There's too many dads who wouldn't step in this moment. They would just piss and moan to their friends. And more daughters need more dads like you.
I appreciate that.
To the ends of the earth for our baby girls, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm in, you're in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your time, and thank your staff for getting me on and getting some words of wisdom. So I appreciate it.
You got it, brother. Holler if I can ever help you guys with anything moving forward. Man, it was an honor to talk to you, man. It's an honor to talk to you. I know it's a messy, challenging situation.